Welcome to the TMC Newsroom. We're here at Interop 2009 in New York. My name is Rich Tehrani. On our program today is Arvid Fossen, who's the Director of Product Management and Marketing at AServer. Arvid, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thanks for being on our program today.
You're welcome.
Could you tell me a little bit about your company, please?
Yes, well, AServer is a provider of cloud computing technologies. And what we do is, in fact, we enable service providers like hosting service providers, telcos, software vendors to become a cloud provider.
Really, and how do you do that exactly?
Well, what we did is, in fact, we see that a lot of people are looking into going to clouds, but don't know exactly how they should start with it. So we developed a cloud operating system, and in order to get our customers really quickly up and running, we turned everything inside a turnkey solution.
So is it cloud middleware, so to speak? Is that one way you can look at this?
Well, it's infrastructure as a service. It's including hardware, the cloud operating system, and all the control panels and the APIs you need. And what our customers will typically do is add on the marketing, billing, sales, but we get them up and running in less than 2 months.
Wow, that's amazing. And what sorts of background do the customers need to have to be able to effectively utilize your solutions?
Yeah, well, our customers, if you look at, for example, a hosting service provider, their value is in really managing OSs in applications and so on. And so that's the requirement that they have, and they don't need to worry anymore about running to the data center, racking servers, installing OSs, because they have a cloud that does all the management for them, where they can focus on the parts where they really make the money. That's on the value-added services.
Now, is this cloud offering inclusive of APIs as well, allowing customization?
Absolutely, absolutely, because what we do is we provide some control panels like a virtual private data center. We have a drag-drop deploy interface, but some customers will really have packages that they create for their end users, and they can just use the APIs to bring that live.
Okay, and so I would imagine that, and this is just a guess on my part, that storage is one of the big areas. Is that inaccurate?
Yeah, no, absolutely, it's integrated. So what we do is, if you look to cloud, you need processing, you need storage. We even integrated backup and monitoring, because our customers will need that to quickly go live. So that's why we call it really like cloud in a box, turnkey solution. In fact, the product is called for that data center as a service.
So then your customers would go out and have competitive offerings to like an Amazon or to a Google or to IBM, AT&T type clouds.
Exactly. So we enable other people to become a cloud provider and need to compete with Amazon. They can even sell by the hour the processing and the storage inside the cloud.
So you can develop more and more applications in the cloud, which they can in turn sell. So part of your business, I would imagine, is to develop more and more things that your customers can sell to their customers.
Everything at the level of infrastructure as a service. For example, we provide an auto-provisioning engine inside the cloud. We provide also self-healing. We also allow our customers the infrastructure that they deploy to scale it up so that they can follow the growth path of their end users.
Interesting. Okay, and how long now have you been doing this?
So this product is launched in the beginning of this year, and actually there are some customers already live on it with paying customers.
Are you able to name them, or are they
Yeah, absolutely. They're Symmetric, for example, is a provider here in London, and we have CloudSphere. It's a provider in Belgium, and that's the most known of our customers having an offering that's in fact a local alternative with cloud computing, like Amazon is offering, but they have their different positioning in that.
Well, it's very exciting.
Yeah.
So what do you see in terms of the demand for next year versus this year?
So, we did a lot of studies there, and also our customers, and you see that the advantages that cloud is providing is really getting the attention of the end users. So, cloud computing, we see it as the next generation of computing.
Sure.
Providing the agility that in fact the customer wants. If you want a service now, you want it quickly, you want it in a pay-as-you-use, pay-as-you-grow model. So I see year by year, and especially next year, shifting a large part of the market to cloud computing in both like public clouds or private clouds in the enterprise data centers.
So you see growth then for next year?
Absolutely, absolutely. You see, if you look around, even at this show, everybody has his business case about cloud. Now, this is a time that a lot of people are looking around, how can I get into the cloud, what do I need to do, and so on. But we feel that everybody is quite convinced about the advantages of cloud. Getting away from managing hardware and focusing more on what is in the higher layers of a service model.
So do you see a difference between adoption rates in the US versus Europe or other parts of the world?
I think the US now, with, for example, examples like the Amazon that you gave before, is a little bit more ahead. So, but like I told you, we are a European company, and we are now having in every European country a lot of interest, setting up several customers that will go live beginning of next year.
And what's your background before doing this?
My personal background, I worked before in a hosting company, and before that I worked in telecom. So
that's a good background for this.
Yeah, absolutely, because in hosting I understand exactly what you need, and the telcos is also one of the parties in our target group. Also they play an important role in having a service model like hosting towards their users.
Well, that's very exciting. Welcome to the program, and thank you so much for your time and for being here.
No
Good
problem.
luck.